Sure, it's kind of a dirty job, but in some ways, it's justice, I guess.
Unusual Targets is about a guy, Lee Lin, who is trying to get back into the family business after his father dies. It just so happens the family business is being a hitman for supernatural beings. What I really want to do is try to create a kind of comic book, film noir, fun kind of adventure kind of series that evokes the old monster movies, the old Universal monster movies of the 40s, which is why you went black and white, trying to get that very stylized film noir, high key lighting, shadows, the kind of the way they shot things, that kind of deal. But despite all this stuff about comic books and monsters and hitmen and all that kind of thing, the show is essentially about a guy trying to reconnect with his father who passed away through the business his father used to run, and that's the kind of human part of the character that I'm trying to create and establish with the show.
I think Lee is just a regular guy in an irregular family. It's a family that has a legacy of fighting vampires and werewolves, but because he wasn't the firstborn, he doesn't get to play along with that game. He's denied by his father and his sister to learn the family trade. So he says, screw it, I'm gonna learn to do it myself. It's totally different and way cooler than just doing your average story, because Tom has created this like expansive, unique kind of world with all these special people and weapons and all this stuff. And I think the colorful characters is the most exciting thing about it. Like, I mean, you got vampires, werewolves, obviously, you got Russian mobsters. So, I mean, every day going to set, I was really excited to see who I'd get to play with next.
Well, look who decided to visit.
Hey, Jamie. How you been?
I don't know, maybe you should have called in the last year and a half to find out. Jamie is kind of she's one of these people who's always going to be a student. She really likes learning. She has a real fascination for folklore and art and history. And she and Lee dated for a year. And then one day, he just up and stopped calling her and talking to her and didn't tell her that they were breaking up or didn't really tell her anything. When she sees him again, ultimately, it's that mix of, I'm happy you're okay, and I'm really mad at you, what is wrong with you? But he's also really good at piquing her interest, so she stays involved and kind of helps him figure, she's kind of the brains of the operation in a lot of ways. Yeah, I always love sci-fi. I love finding the complete normalcy while there are crazy things going on around you. I just always think that's really fun and interesting, and it makes shoot days more interesting. I'm hoping to have a fight scene one day, director.
So what are we gonna do? How's this all gonna get resolved? I promise you, you will get your answers. It's gonna be a big showdown, and there will be some fighting, and everybody's involved.
Hey Lee, have you ever killed a vampire before?
No, not yet.
It's not an easy thing.